Hello, good morning everyone. I'm Giovanni Apelinia. Going to explain the assignment given. First, the objective of development and quality plans. Planning as a process has a numerous goals, each of which is intended to lay appropriate foundations for the next step. First, scheduling. Development activities that will lead to the successful and timely completion of the project and estimating the required manpower, resources, and budget. Second is recruiting. Recruiting team members and allocating development resources according to activity, schedule, and manpower resource requirement estimate. Third is resolving development risk, and for implementing required software quality assurance activities. Lastly, providing management with data needed for project control. Then the second question is identify the elements of development plan. 11 types of elements constitute a development plan. First is the project product. Second, project interface. Third, project methodology and development tool. Fourth is software development and standard and procedure. 5 is the mapping of the development process and project milestone, project staff organization, required development facilities, development risk and control methodology. Lastly is project cost estimate. The third question is identify the elements of quality plan. The 5 elements constitute a quality plan. First is a quality goal. Second, plan review activity. Third is plan software test. Fourth, plan acceptance test for external development of software. Fifth is the plan configuration management. The fourth question for chapter 6 is discuss the benefit of preparing development and quality plans for internal project. It is recommended that internal project undertaken on behalf of other department for development software package geared toward to the market be treated as regular project. This implies that the full-scale development and quality plans are prepared. Their benefit include the development department will avoid losses incurred by unrealistic tables and budget as well as consequent damage to the other project and to the firm reputation. Second is the internal customer will enjoy reduced risk and late completion and budget overruns in addition to and by improved project control and coordination with the developer. And lastly is the firm will enjoy reduced risk of software products late entry into the market, reduced risk of a decline in its reputation resulting for late supply, and reduced risk of budget overruns. Chapter 7 question first, describe the various software development model and discuss the difference between them. There are 4 models of development software development process are discussed in this chapter. First, the software development life cycle model. Second is the prototyping model. Third is the spiral model. Fourth is the objective-oriented model. The classic SDLC model is a linear sequential model comprising several phases beginning with requirement definition and concluding with regular system operation and maintenance. At the end of each phase, output are reviewed and evaluated by the developer as well as in many cases by customer. The outcome range from approval of phase result and continuation to the next phase. To demand to correct, redo, or alter parts of the respective phase, the waterfall model can viewed as the basic framework for the other model, which can be considered as complementary and represent different perspectives of the process, or are referring to diverse development context. According to the prototyping methodology, the development system users are required to comment on a version of the software prototype prepared by the developer. The developer thereafter correct the prototype and incorporate additional parts into the system. This process is repeated till the software system is complete or till the goal of prototyping is achieved. The main advantage of the prototyping over SDLC model for small to medium sized project are the shorter development process, substantial saving in development resources, better fit to customer requirement, reduced risk of project failure, and clearer user comprehension of the new system. The spiral model provides an improved methodology for larger and more complex projects. This improvement is achieved by introducing and emphasizing element of risk analysis and customer participation in the development process. Each of the model iteration includes planning, risk analysis, and solution engineering and customer evaluation. The advanced spiral model, the win-win model, places extra emphasis on communication and negotiation between customer and developer. The customer wins by improving chances to receive a system that satisfies most of his needs, while the developer wins by improving chances of completing project within budgetary and timeable constraints. The object-oriented model deals with a situation of intensive reuse of software components. According to this model, the development process begins with a sequence of object-oriented analysis and design activity. The design phase is followed by acquisition of a reusable software library, together with a regular development of the available software component. Copies of newly developed software components are stocked in the library for future uses. For the next question for the chapter 7, explain the different aspects of verification, validation, and qualification for quality assurance activity. Quality assurance activity examines three different aspects of quality by means of software product verification, validation, and qualification. Verification examines the consistency of current development activity with the product from previous phases doing so enables the examiner to confirm whether the developer has fulfilled this requirement while disregarding deviations from the original requirement that may have arisen during the development. Validation represents the customer's interest by examining the extent to which of the customer originally required have been fulfilled. Qualification focuses on operational aspect where maintenance is the main issue. Qualification review project application of professional standard and coding procedure based on the assumption that applying this standard facilitates maintenance. Quality assurance activity planner are required to determine which of the aspects should be examined in which of the planned quality assurance activity. The third and the last question of chapter 7, describing the model of software quality assurance defect removal, effectiveness, and cost. The model deals with two quantitative aspects of a software quality assurance plan designed for a specific project. First, the total effective of defect removal. Second, total cost of defective removal. The model is based on the following assumption. The development process is linear and sequential, like the waterfall model. A number of new defects are introduced in each development phases. Various review and test software assurance activities serve as filter, removing a percentage of the entering defect while allowing the rest to pass the next software assurance activity. Incoming defect are the sum of defect passes through the process from the former quality assurance activity together with a new defect creating in the new current development phase. Lastly, the cost of defect removal is calculated by multiplying the number of defects removed by the relative cost of removing a defect. Defect passes to the customer will be detected by him or her. Their full removal at this phase will incur heavy cost. That's all, sir. Thank you and good morning.